All right, Jake, these are the terms that you're going to need for your test, your map test. So the first one is globe. The globe is the most accurate way of showing the world's surface. Then you have a map. A map is a flat representation of the curved surface of the earth. Then the next question is what advantages does a globe have over a map? There's 4 advantages. A globe is a scale model of the earth, so it's like an actual model of the earth. It shows accurate shapes of land masses and oceans. It shows accurate sizes of land masses and oceans, and it provides accurate information about the distances between land masses and oceans. So because it's a scale model, there's this concept that it's more accurate than the actual map. Now, what are the disadvantages of a globe? Globes are difficult to carry around. Globes do not show much detail, and you can only look at one half of the earth at a time when you're looking at a globe. Now, what advantage do maps have over globes? Okay, so maps are the flat, representation of the earth. Maps can be shared in a book. Maps can be folded up and transported, and they provide a lot of information because you can zoom in on a specific place, different than what you can do with a globe. Now, what are the disadvantages of a map? The earth is curved, and in order to make it flat, you have to distort the pictures of the earth. You actually explained that to me, so I think you'll be able to get that one okay. Now, there's a number of terms and things that you need to know about the way that we use maps. So this is going to be a lot of information about maps. We're going to get away from globes and really focus on maps. So the first one is the map key. So the map key explains the symbols, shadings, and colors on a map. So you usually have a square that has your map key, and that tells you what all the different shapes and colors and things represent on the map. Then you have symbols, and inside the map key is where you'll see the symbols, and that will tell you exactly what the shapes are. So the symbols are tiny pictures or shapes that represent important information on a map, like cities, capitals, types of manufacturing, industry, or even like capital money, like how the places get their money. So then you also have shading, which also belongs in your map key. So shading is used on maps to show information like population, so how many people there are, elevation, how high or low the landmass is, and then like things like political division, different political parties, okay, or different countries, that sort of thing. So you can use shading and coloring to help with that. Cardinal directions. So this now has to deal with the directions on the map. So you have what's called your cardinal directions. That's your north, south, east, and west. And then you have your actual compass, which is the picture on the map that identifies those 4 directions. So compass has north, south, east, and west. Then you have what are called intermediate directions. So northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. So it has your regular directions and then your intermediate directions. And what holds that is a compass rose. So a compass rose is a picture on a map that shows the cardinal directions and the intermediate directions. So it's all those directions blended in. Then you have something to consider that's called scale. And that shows how the distance on the map relates to the actual distance on the Earth's surface. So you may be told that 1 inch on a map equals 1,000 miles. So if you have 3 inches, then you have 3,000 miles. You multiply the distance by the actual mileage, and that will tell you, give you the scale. Okay, the way that it works out on the map. Okay, so first you need to find your scale. 1 inch equals 1,000 miles. And then you measure between the 2 parts of the map with like your ruler. You see there's 3 inches. You multiply 3 by 1,000, come up with the fact that there's 3,000 miles in between the 2 subjects. Then you have your small scale map. This shows a larger area with fewer details. This is confusing because when you think about it, you think, okay, well, if it's a large area, why would they call it a small scale map? But it's small because it doesn't give you many details, so fewer details. So small details makes it a small scale map. If you look at the next one, the large scale map, it shows a smaller area in greater detail. So a large scale map shows a larger amount of details. Okay? All right, buddy, I have a feeling you're going to kick butt on this. Good luck.